Japan has some wild hot springs, also known as onsen. There's one where you can chill with monkeys. Another one where tiny fish give you foot massage. There's even one where you can bathe in actual Merlot wine. But all of these onsens have one thing in common. They're all about water. But what if I told you there's this one onsen that said, forget water, we're sick of it. Let's bury people alive in hot sand. Where, you may ask? I present to you Ibusuki SARAKU. Beautiful, isn't it? This is Ibusuki SARAKU, located in Kagoshima Prefecture, famous for its unique sand baths. Here, natural geothermal heat from the volcanic activity underground warms the sand, creating a one-of-a-kind onsen experience. People come here to be buried up to their necks in hot sand, which is said to improve circulation, detoxify the body, and relax the mind. Volcano! So today, I'm here with one goal. Survive 10 minutes buried alive in scorching hot sand. Will I survive? Let's find out. When I first heard about this place, my reaction was, why? Why would anyone pay to be buried alive? But here we are, because apparently I have a questionable relationship with social media.
Price, right? Tsunamushi Onsen. This is the one that we're going.
Purchasing the tickets was super easy. Everything's done on a tablet. Just tap how many people are joining, pick your plan, and you're good to go. I chose the sand onsen only option, which came up with a towel and a yukata rental. Simple, right? But of course, I still managed to second guess myself. Am I sure I don't need the premium sand? Does it include extra warmth? Spoiler, it doesn't. And there's no premium sand. I just made all the shit up. Next stop, the changing room. Time to suit up in my yukata. After getting changed, I decided to take a small walk by the beach because the weather was just too nice to pass up. Naturally, I had to celebrate by dancing a little. Then I was ready for the challenge. I'm physically and mentally prepared to be buried alive. As I was heading there, I spotted a sign. It read, no cameras, not even smartphones are allowed. Okay guys, new updates. We can't take pictures. We can't take photos. We can't take videos in the place. Let me tell you, my soul left my body for a second. I mean, how am I supposed to document this epic sand burrito moment without my camera? Should I just sketch it? Hire someone to reenact it later? You know what? I would just use Microsoft PowerPoint to show you how it went. Here we have me, bravely lying down in the sand like a warrior, or a burrito. And here's the sand being poured over me by the onsen staff, who I'm gonna call Tanaka. Why Tanaka? Because statistically speaking, if you throw a rock in Japan, you're either hitting a Tanaka or a vending machine. And here's Tanaka, armed with a shovel, starts scooping the hot sand and piling it on top of me. One scoop, two scoops, and suddenly I realize, this man is way too good at this. It's like he's been training his whole life for this exact moment. The sand was warm at first. It feels like a weighted warm blanket, but then Tanaka just kept going and going. I started to wonder if he was trying to bury me all the way to the core of the earth. And then I said to Tanaka, Tanaka, I think we're good now. Tanaka gave me a thumbs up like, you're officially a burrito now. Enjoy. And then he just walked off. Like it was the most normal thing in the world. Meanwhile, I was lying there like, cool. So I'm just here, cooking, no big deal. 10 minutes, easy peasy. At first it wasn't so bad. The sand was hot, sure, but manageable. I was lying there thinking, okay, I'm crushing this. Confidence level 100. Then around the 2-minute mark, my body decided to stage a full-scale revolt. The sweating started. My pores were working overtime. I could practically hear them yelling, we're giving it everything we've got, Captain. By minute 4, my legs were on fire. Halfway there, 5 minutes. Mind over matter, or sand in this case. By minute 8, I realized something. Sometimes the hardest battles aren't physical, they're mental. Once I've stopped fighting the heat, stopped panicking about the sand, and just accepted it, something incredible happened. The heat became bearable, the weight of the sand comforting. Dare I say, it even felt peaceful. Minute 10, I made it. Am I a hero? Probably not. But did I just become the human equivalent of a steamed dumpling? Absolutely. So after the onsen, I've decided to walk a bit at the beach. So if you guys look closely, right, like let me just zoom for you guys. You can see like the smoke coming out from the sea. Because this is not like your normal sea. So basically I asked the person who works here. Apparently like all of this onsen is coming from the mountain. Like from there. Then the water, the onsen water flowing until here, and then it's causing the sand in this beach in particular to be very, very hot. And that's how this whole thing is discovered. And then now it's one of the main attraction here in Kagoshima. The only things that I don't like about this place is you can't take videos anymore. Before you can. 5 years ago, I think, before Corona, you can take videos. Then after, I don't know, man, I think a lot of people like just came here and make it very, very crazy. Therefore, you can't take video anymore. It's a fun experience, but it's just too sad that you guys can't see it because it's so funny. I was like being buried alive, literally. Like you can feel like the sand on top. The only part of your body that's outside of the sand is your head. By the way, I managed to finish the challenge. It was so hard. I thought it was gonna be a bit easier, but like it's very uncomfortable. You feel like, oh, it's hot, and then cool. You know, you're like, cool, it's hot, it's just hot, right? But then you feel like the heat just keep coming to you, keep increasing. And then I heard that it reached 50 degrees, which is like half of the temperature for a half-boiled egg. So that is the place that I went. So we changed our clothes here. We went downstairs here, and then we go here, and then we go there. I decided to explore the place a bit, took some pictures, pretty cool stuff around here. And then I spotted this huge EV doll. Of course, I had to give it a little chin rub. While I was wandering around, I also came across this very suspicious looking painting. I have no idea what's going on here, but hey, it's art, I guess. And speaking of surprises, they sell a ton of Pokemon merch here. I even got thirsty at some point and spotted this funny looking cartoon character on a water bottle. The label says it's onsen water. Naturally, I'm thinking, if it's from onsen, it's gotta taste good, right? So yeah, I bought it without hesitation. Right, so I got the drink. That's right. So apparently this dude, his name is Saigo something, I forgot. But he's one of the historical figure, and he's from Kagoshima, which is this place. So that's why they put this dude here. Like, look at this. So I'm gonna try this water. It tastes like water. Then I found this painting showing the history of the place. Fun fact, Ibusuki SARAKU has been around since 1547. That's like almost 500 years ago. Crazy to think people have been coming here for centuries to experience the same sand baths I just tried. Visiting places like this always reminds me of something important. Living in Japan for over 10 years, I've spent so much time in the big cities, Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, chasing the fast-paced life. But coming to the countryside, places like Ibusuki, really makes me appreciate the simpler, quieter side of Japan. There's this saying I love, "Inaka wa suteru mon janezo." It means the countryside isn't something to throw away. It's so true. The beauty, the history, the connection to nature, it all makes me love Japan even more. This place really is one of a kind. If you ever get a chance to visit Ibusuki, take it. Trust me, it's worth it. Maybe it's better for the health, like if you look at the... It's just water. The taste is like water, literally water. So yeah, that's the whole trip for this one. Bye bye.